It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. I wear tight shirts cause I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? Wait.
Yes.
Good morning. We not usually on Monday morning because I'm usually rocking with Jonesy in the morning on 94.7 The Block. But I'm here. I have no idea if Jay Black's gonna join. You know, he gets used to Mondays off and, you know, he gets comfortable and, you know. So we can do a group discussion on whether we should text Jay Black and see if he's gonna wake up. It's up to y'all. Y'all tell me. Say text Jay Black, or do we just let him, you know, just chill? Because, you know, he gets very, very comfortable with, you know, we always have Mondays off, you know, it's part of my schedule. And that's how I get down. And, you know, consistency, I'm going to be consistent and have my days off and, you know, stuff like that. But it's up to y'all. A whole lot went on this weekend. I hope everybody, if you celebrated Easter, had a tremendous Easter Sunday, a great Good Friday. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you were safe. Hope everything was fine. Let me get to the good mornings. Ms. Parker, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Afro Queen. Afro Queen, Afro Queen, trendsetter. What up? What up, everybody? Saying what's up. Legs is in here somewhere. Legs is in here somewhere. Legs. What's up, Legs? Afro Queen. Good morning, everybody saying good morning to each other. Ash is in here. Ash, how do I send that link? I forgot to send it. Good morning, everybody. Back on this time zone. Yeah, she's back on the time zone. All right, so you back in our area. You back in our area, Miss Parker. Right back at you, Miss Parker. Miss Parker, a lot of stuff going on in New York this month. Well, in May. A lot of stuff going on. Well, thank you. Right back. I don't know if we should text Jay Black. And now y'all tell me if I should text him. Like, yo, well, you should wake up, dog. You know we on, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. LaShawn said good morning to everybody. I forgot where you were at, LaShawn, that you weren't in our time zone. Legs. She was on a trip. I forgot what trip she was. Text him. Look, LaShawn said, text him. Text Jay Black, wake his ass up. We up. Why can't it be a question for y'all? Is Black Dragon a good place to eat in Philly? I'll be down starting Wednesday. Oh, for the pen relays, Miss Parker, I got to meet up with you somewhere. I've never heard of the Black Dragon. Do you believe in black dragons? Are there such a thing as back? Hundreds of years ago, there was a thing called the Black Dragon. Myth has it that the Black Dragon ruled the world. It stomped upon dinosaurs. No one could defeat the Black Dragon. Dinosaurs tried, but the Black Dragon was something to behold. I don't even know. I never heard of the Black Dragon, Miss Parker. On everything. I'm gonna Google it for you. Trent said to wake his ass up. All right. So y'all in on this. Say Jay Black, we took a vote. I was gonna let you sleep. But let me see. Jay Black. Hey, I was gonna let you sleep, but we took a group vote on the show, and they said to wake your ass up. Just saying. Hey, I was gonna let you sleep, but we took. Took a vote on the show, and they said to wake your ass up. All right, so I put that out there. I don't think he's gonna wake up. He don't care. I know I never heard of the Black Dragon, so y'all saw I sent the text. So you know, I said wake him up. All right, Afro Queen, we had a great time. Thanks for asking. Where'd you go against LaShawn? Where'd you go? Real quick. Good morning, Miss Parker said text him. Get up, Jay. Yesterday, Black Dragon was good, but they are better places. Yesterday, oh, what is this the Black Dragon wandered through the lands. The word on the streets was a Black Dragon ruled. The Black Dragon was defeated by white dinosaurs. The white dinosaurs came together and took over the Black Dragon, but it took hundreds of years of fighting. I don't know why I feel like that's the story. The Black Dragon was betrayed by other Black Dragons who were talked into it by the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs lied to the other Black Dragons, saying that he was evil. He was not good for the world. That, my friends, is how the Black Dragon was destroyed. Black Dragon is a different take on Chinese food. Oh, really? Oh, it's a Chinese food spot. That's funny. There's so many spots that are like 20 minutes away that I've never even gone to. Tell me, Ash, only 3 days, though. Only 3 days. Hey, Mike, how was the weekend? The weekend was dope. I'm going to get to the weekend. Thank you, Trendsetter. Mike is funny today, as always. Thank you, Legs. The Black Dragon was said to have a family that was persecuted after the Black Dragon was destroyed by the dinosaurs and the Judas of other Black Dragons. The family was then taken out. A sad story, because the Black Dragon was based on peace, was based on kindness for all. But the Black Dragon had a side to him, and he fought a great fight for years upon years. That's what happened. The dinosaurs then realized they could not beat the Black Dragon unless they got his fellow Black Dragons to betray him. So way before you ever heard of Judas, remember the Black Dragon who originally did the ultimate betrayal. His name was Jamal Dragon. I took my daughter to Nashville, Tennessee for spring break. Oh, that is dope. That is great. That's great. That's great. That's hot. That's hot to spend time with your daughter. That's amazing. LaShawn, I hope you had a great time. Thanks, we did. Beautiful. Depending on what you want to eat, what's your IG? I'll send a bunch of places. Ash says, I got you. Ash said, listen to me. I got places. I know people. And the Black Dragon, though it is nice, you can do better than the Black Dragon. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll take the cussing out for Jay Black as Unity. No, keeping it. Wake your ass up, Jay Black. He ain't even respond. Jay don't give a damn. Black Dragon is an Asian fusion restaurant in West Philly. After that long story I made y'all, the Black Dragon is just an Asian fusion restaurant in West Philly. In West Philadelphia, born and raised. Sir Pope Francis. All right, I don't know where to sip. Oh, sir, I don't know where that came from. Good morning, Miss Clark. I hope everybody who went to church had a good time. Asha, she sent a bunch of lovely Easter things to me and Jay Black, just texts and everything like that. Was very nice. I know Miss Clark. I heard about the Pope. The Pope passed away. I mean, are y'all surprised? Had me tell it, I think the Pope passed away like months ago, but they just, hey, I'll just be quiet. How was the show? The show was excellent. I went to 2 shows actually Sunday. I went to Teray. I did the show with Teray in Willenboro. Then I went to Teray's show with JJ Williamson, JJ from the SIP. He's out there, K104. He actually took my spot. He didn't take it. I actually got fired. Then they had to, a few months later, they had to hire somebody. So, but he's a super cool dude, hilarious and all that good stuff. So the show was good. I'm gonna tell y'all more about that. That went down. Then the show on Willenboro's XO was me and Teray. We had a good time. Shout out to Big Snacks for putting on an incredible show. Yes, I heard about the Pope. Okay. He sounds like a real narrator. He into yeah. I mean, I just needed bigger words. They use better. They got better adjectives and shit to bring everything in there. But that's how I normally have. They always start dramatic now. Hundreds of years ago. But normally the exact thousands of years ago, before Gail and Katy Perry set foot on a spaceship. Yo, let me tell you, them women are getting exactly what they. I want to know the check. I don't know why the check that they got cut to do that hasn't been released. Just sidebar, no segue. When Katy Perry and Gail's catching it crazy. People don't believe you. We think you're stupid dummies. We think every lady on there, except the only stupid dummy you didn't. The only thing that wasn't stupid dummy-ish was the fact that you took the check. Because I can just imagine what they paid you to try and get us to believe that dumb shit. Because that's all that was. That was dumb shit. That was dumb. As I agree, Mike, I think it was a Weekend at Bernie's situation. Yeah. Look, I'm a Catholic family. We were raised in the Catholic Church. I gotta say this low because I don't want my mom to come down and beat my ass. Yeah, I'm at that. I live with the family. Long story. Alcohol, was rich, and all of a sudden, long story. Talk about that later. I don't believe in a Pope. I don't wish anybody harm. I don't believe in the Catholic Church. But I do believe that the Catholic Church, the vessel of that, has helped people get closer to God in a lot of ways. And I believe they can be evil in every church, but you can still get closer. And that's the way you need to get closer to God. I don't judge. But that is a business that should have been shut down a long time ago. When you have, come on, we all know the stories. And they're not stories, they're true. But it's not a reflection on those who are part of the Catholic religion. I think it's not, but I don't think it is. I think they've been misled. So honestly, I don't wish any harm on anybody, but my interest level on the Pope passing away is very minimal. Because the popes before him, the same position allowed priests to be relocated after fondling, having sex with, and effing young kids who had to spend the rest of their lives recovering from that trauma. That being said, I went to a Catholic school, trying to be fair. The priest and the nuns were great to me. We had a great time. I played baseball, did all the other stuff, everything like that. But there's nothing more political than the Catholic Church. But I'll leave it at that. Anyway, the weekend was good. Comedy shout, the all day Sunday. I was out all day. I ain't been out all day in a long time, y'all. I ain't been out all day in a long time. Shout to Ray Gordon. Shout to Brunch is Funny. He does that at the City Winery in Philly, 990 Filbert Street. Dope. Dope spot, dope place. I'm gonna post some pictures today that I took over there. Then we were back with Big Snacks over here in Willingboro, New Jersey. That was dope. Had a great time. Everybody was wonderful. It was just bugged out to see. It was a 420 party. Basically set from 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They did brunch. They had tents outside. They had balloons, and they had weed upon weed upon weed upon every type of brand, every type of strand. There was weed upon weed upon weed. And then when I thought they couldn't be more weed, there was more weed on top of more weed. Then there was more weed. And then weed had text his cousin's weed, and the weed, his cousins came over, and the cousins was there, and the weed cousins also had baby moms and baby fathers. They invited their weed baby moms. There was weed upon weed upon weed. Then there was more weed. The lawn, there was a lawn outside the place that had weeds in it. They were jealous because they had never seen so much weed. The weeds were like, we're real weeds, but that's the weed you can't smoke. It was weed. There was a lot of weed all over the place. It was spectacular. We had a great time. That's all I'm saying. We had a great time. I don't partake. I may have a gummy every once in a while when the anxiety had kicked in and my sleep patterns were all off, and I popped a few, and they actually work. So I ain't gonna front on you. But there was weed, then there was more weed, then there was more weed, and then combined together, they formed a nation of weed. And the nation turned into a universe of weed. It was like some type of Marvel comic, Avengers. It was just weed, and it was weed, and the sun turned to weed. And when the sun went down, the moon came out, and the moon, it was a weed moon. I couldn't believe how much weed. I couldn't believe that I did not smoke anything, but I smelled like weed when I left, and I have no problem with smelling like weed. It's not a big deal to me. Smoke doesn't bother me, but there was a lot of weed, and the comedy show was hilarious. Bam! And shout out to my man Jay Ski, the legendary Jay Ski, scratch mechanic. What's good? So yeah, the show went well. And oh, Miss Clark, we made our own chocolate at Google's and a walkable bridge. Can't remember the name though. Were you smoking weed? Did they have weed where you at? Was there weed upon more weed where you was? I'm just asking. I was just wondering. There was weed, Mary Jane, then Chronic came along with ganja. Yeah, and then it got real loud. Very nice. I like to play on words and to play on names. Then it got real loud. Yes, it did. I didn't smell any loud weed, but I'm sure there was some loud weed there. I'm sure there was loud weed there. But it was a great situation. So the weekend went by. And I don't have to work. I don't have to go to New York today. Oh, gee, Mike, that was a lot of, yes, LaShawn, that was a lot of weed. That was a whole lot of weed. With weed and other weed. So we talked about, I got some stuff. I got a pastor's wife who broke down what she did to enable or help her husband with the cheating. And the more I listened to it, everybody has a strong jump to conclusions. The more I listened to it, I was like, what if I get her? So I'm going to play that. And the Austin Metcalf was the young man who was killed by Carmelo Anthony when they got into a skirmish, a fight, a deadly fight. Shouldn't say skirmish, a deadly fight. And Austin Metcalf and his twin brother tried to roll up on Carmelo Anthony, allegedly. And bam, somebody dies. Well, the Proud Boys have joined up, and the Proud Boys want to get in on this. You know them Proud Boys. Them Proud Boys want to talk about something. They talking about you can't do this to the white folks. You're not going to do this to us. There needs to be justice. Stand your ground. It only is something that we could have a part of. You can't stand your ground. No, not in Texas. Not in the great state of Texas. Well, this is the problem. Proud Boys came in and they wanted to capitalize on everything, right? They wanted to turn this to exactly what they wanted to instigate some type of race war. Now, that ain't hard in this country. That ain't hard for the race to get into it because everything is based on race and class in this country. Listen, that's not what we did. We ain't create this shit. It just is what it is. We live in a country where people are more comfortable fearing people who look differently than they do. Who believe in something different than they do. So the Proud Boys come along. Mr. Proud Boy, don't know his name. He don't even talk like this. I'm just stereotyping him the way we get stereotyped all the time. So I apologize if I'm offending somebody. But I just mean when they impersonate us, it's basically some shit that we never sounded like. But hey, so they're at a rally. And Austin Metcalf's father who I'm beginning to like. They call, a gentleman takes the cell phone and he calls Austin Metcalf's father to let him know what these people are doing in the name of Austin Metcalf. They have placed his son on their website and said white people are being oppressed. So they called them live. Now, I want you to read the closed caption because, mind you, they're live, so they have to put the phone to a microphone. Sort of like the shit we do here. But read the closed caption because Austin Metcalf's father wasn't having any of it. So here.
Young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today. Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the fucking problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking...
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
But my son, let me finish. I gave you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir.
Thanks.
You are creating more Austin Metcalfs
Black
with your
man
weakness.
Here, you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak.
So they turned on him quickly. And I want you to pay attention because when Jay's on here tomorrow, I want you to pay attention. There's a voice in the back that says, black man here, and you are being weak. He called the father of the young man. He lost his son for whatever reason that you think, whether it justified, not justified. Whatever you think of the situation, the man that he called weak is the father of a teenage son who is gone. Who is gone. Say whatever you want as a human being, especially as a parent. There may be some people who watch this show who have gone through one of the ultimate losses of losing a child. I can't fathom the pain. I can't fathom the pain. And these people with their agenda don't care about his pain. When he doesn't agree, when the man whose son you put his face on your website and the father of the son who was killed in this situation says he wants nothing to do with you and you are just creating a bigger divide because you have an agenda, he, in a split second, turns and calls him weak. Now, there's a black man in the back, and I'm going to get to the black man in the back. He calls him weak within seconds of the father, along with the mother, who are suffering the greatest pain of having to bury their teenage son. He, in a split second, turns on him and calls him weak because he doesn't fall in line with his racist fucking agenda. This is all it takes, y'all.
Young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today. Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the fucking problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking...
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
But my son, let me finish. I gave you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir.
Thanks.
You are creating more Austin Metcalfs
Black
with your
man here,
weakness.
you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak.
Black man here in the back. Black man here. Black man. When you got a white racist and you got a racist group, they'll always get that one black man here. Black man here. Just want to say you're weak. Always one of those. as they're talking, hey, black man here. Black man here trying to ride out for the white guys. I want to just tell you, you are weak. But I got more on the black man who spoke up in the back. Asha says, losing a child is devastating. I deal with it every day, 13 years now. It has gotten better, but still aches my heart daily. Shame on the ignorant fools, racists. And you know our prayers, Asha, are with you. And we pray for everybody here. We pray for Shelly. We pray for you. We pray for everybody here. And my heart, and I would be so out of tune with life to say I can understand what you're going through, because I can't. But this is how fast they will turn when you don't meet their agenda. Give me a second. I got to correct I'll do it before we get off. Yeah, I'll change it before we get off. But the black guy in the back wants to be so part of it. And you can't see him in his angle. But he's the guy who says, black man here. Just want to tell you, you are weak. This comes out the back. Who are you to tell somebody is weak when the fact that they are still breathing shows how strong they really are? The fact that they are grieving and they are deciding to move on with life and try and get justice for their son, which if I was in his situation, I would be trying to too. The circumstances are the circumstances. That will be played out in court. But that man has the right to want to find justice for his son being killed. That is a separate issue. That man, calling him weak is the most out of touch, out of tune, disgusting, vile thing you could possibly say to a person dealing with that pain. But let's get to the black guy in the back. Let's get to the motherfucking black guy in the back. This is the greatest hits. Black man here. I gotta get him one more time. Come on. Y'all gotta hear. Y'all gotta pay attention when he goes, black man here. He literally says that. Right.
Young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today. Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the fucking problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking...
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
My son, let me finish. I gave you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir.
Thanks.
You are creating more Austin Metcalfs
Black
with your
man
weakness.
here, you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak.
Hey, let's get the announcement from the black guy that
More Austin Metcalfs
Black
with your
man
weakness.
here, you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that.
Black man here.
You are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
No, let's get his intro. He wants you to know, black man here. Oh yeah, just wanted to let you know
Yes,
I'm
sir.
backing up for you.
Thanks.
You are creating more Austin Metcalfs
Black
with your
man here,
weakness.
you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak.
Oh yeah. Oh, that good old black guy who always pops up. The good old black guy with the Trump supporter. Just like the Trump Latinos for Trump. The good old black guy says, hey, we got to protect these white folks. I mean, America's is oppressive to white people. Oh, yes, they are. But he got his light. I found him. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's speaking like a proud boy. Here goes the proud boy right here, y'all. Here he goes.
Metcalf, Mr. Metcalf.
Oh, not him. Sorry. This is the guy in the back. I'll get him for you. My bad. Played the wrong clip. Sorry about that, black man. Oh, I live with the real problem. Here he goes, right here, y'all. Here he goes.
Austin Metcalf rally is going.
Strongly that white people truly are the main victim of racism in America today. I mean, seriously. Back in the day, it used to be that black people were having to hide in their homes. They were not able to come out and assemble. They were sitting outside. They get arrested. They lose their job. Bad things would happen to them. And now what's happening to the white people? They're afraid to come out because they're afraid that they will lose their job. They're afraid that they will be experiencing violence or the victim of violence. They're afraid that they will be banished from their community. So that's why we have to do this. And these idiots over here literally supporting a murderer. This kid killed a child. Carmelo Anthony killed a child. And these idiots over here support him killing an innocent child.
There he is. There he is. They know how to find him. They know how to find him. Oh, yeah. It's the white folks that being oppressed. They know how to get him. He thought, and mind you, that protest was a flop out there in Texas. I forget, Dallas or near Frisco, wherever. It was a flop. But they know how to get him. They know how to Django him. They know. Because he wants to tap dance so hard for them right now. He wants to prove to them, those black folks are wrong. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. He killed the kid. There's no stand down right now in Texas. To stand my ground. There ain't no stand my ground here. Yeah, we used to have a few things wrong with America. A few things used to be wrong with us. You know, they did some bad things to us. You know, a few bad things they did. But now those bad things, they doing them to the white people. We can't have that. Hey, I'm a black guy. This is how he introduced himself. Hey, black guy here. I'm here. I'm here representing. Let me see. We need some. I wish I had tap dancing music. Watch this.
The Austin Metcalf rally is going.
Strongly that white people truly are the main victim of racism in America today.
He said white people are the main victims of racism in America today. White people don't even believe that. White people don't even believe that. Any rational white person going, what the fuck? They not scooping us up and taking us out the country. I'm not being asked for my ID. The cops ain't killing us. I mean, Trump is fucking us, but I don't know about that racism thing. Who is this guy? Where'd they get him from? Even white people are like, hey, wait a second. I'm not dealing with that. He said this with a straight face. He thought the crowd was going to cheer. People, one thing I've done my entire life is try to spark emotion out of crowds. That's what I've done. To try and spark emotion. My emotion that I'm a master at is laughter. But emotion is something that you have to spark in a crowd when you're performing. He thought this was the one that was the no-brainer, that he was going to win with this. This was the one right here. He set this up all day. The night before, he was like, I know what I'm going to say that's going to rile these white folks up. I'm going to say they're the ones dealing with racism.
That white people truly are the main victim of racism in America today.
That's what he said. When I say that, ooh, they're going to go crazy. They're going to go crazy when I say this. He practiced it in the mirror. He was in the mirror actually going, I gotta have confidence. This is the one. This is my, I have a dream part right here. This is the one that's going to get them. There's going to be cheers. They're going to carry me on their shoulders off into the sunset with this. Once I drop
racism in America today.
Once I get this off.
Truly are the main victim of racism in America today.
Let me practice it again. Let me do this.
Really strongly that white people truly are the main victim of racism in America today.
Oh, that was going to be the one. Fireworks were going to launch off behind me. and they were gonna carry me. And and you know what? I might run for senator. No, I might just be a governor. No, I might just run for the president of the United States. When I say this, this is gonna be everything.
Really strongly that white people truly are the main victim of racism in America today.
And I gotta say it with a straight face. I gotta say it like I'm angry. I gotta be an angry black man to let white people know I know your pain. You are truly the victims of racism today in this country. Yes, you are. That was gonna be everything for him. I'm telling you, if he has a significant other, he told her. He said, Becky, I think I wrote the greatest speech ever. And tomorrow I'm going to do it at the rally, the protest. That's right. Oh, yeah. Austin's father. Yeah, he was on the phone. Yeah, he did. He didn't want to be a part of this. No, he said we were creating racial divide and we were doing it for our own propaganda. No, don't worry about that. Bigger than that. I'm telling you, I have it together. You want to hear it? Come on.
Really strongly that white people truly are the main victim of racism in America today. I mean, seriously. Back in the day, you used to be that black.
Anytime somebody says something and hits you with the seriously, that means it didn't go up the way he thought. First of all, you got to when you say something like that, you got to let it breathe. But he saw the applause and the cheers weren't coming. He saw the cheers weren't going to come. Seriously, whenever you say, after you say something, you think that is strong and poignant, and afterwards you go, seriously. Now he got to pivot. He said, that didn't work the way I thought it was going to work.
Back in the day, you used to be that black people were having to hide in their homes. They were not able to come out and assemble. They were sitting outside. They get arrested. They lose their job. Bad things will happen to them. And now what's happening to the white people? They're afraid to come out because they're afraid that they will lose their job. They're afraid that they will be experiencing violence or the victim of violence. They're afraid that they will be banished from their community. So that's why we have to do this.
How does anything, what he said, they're going to be banished from their community? He pivoted and he panicked. None of this even is a clear point of anything.
Having to hide in their homes. They're not able to come out and
what white people are hiding. Have you not watched TV? They're not hiding. They're out across the country protesting. How are they hiding? They're just not protesting for what
you're talking about. Black people were having to hide in their homes. They were not able to come out and assemble. They were sitting outside.
He said they wouldn't come out and assemble. Do you not have a cell phone? Hey, stupid dummy of the week. You don't have they're assembling all over America. They're not in fear. They're actually assembling to go against Proud Boys and the Trump ideology and the whole Trump administration. They're assembling everywhere, stupid dummy. Everywhere. They're not hiding in their houses. You're trying to make a fake narrative. Nobody believes you because everybody sees it's not happening. It's like saying there's a drought and everybody's drinking water next to you. What are you talking about? There's a drought. There's a drought. There's a drought out here. We ain't got enough water. And everybody's like, we got plenty of water. I mean, we got water right here. Are you thirsty? There's not a drought. We have water. They're scared to assemble. This is incoherent.
Black people were having to hide in their homes. They were not able to come out and assemble. They were sitting outside. They get arrested. They lose their job. Bad things will happen to them. And now what's happening to the white people?
Are they losing their jobs and getting arrested? Not because of us. They're getting arrested for assembling. It's the most peaceful, organized assemblance I've ever seen in my life, or assembly, or whatever you want to call it.
They're afraid to come out because they're afraid that they will lose their job. They're afraid that they will be experiencing violence.
They're losing their job because of Elon Musk and Trump. They ain't got nothing to do with this. And they're not afraid of anything.
The victim of violence. They're afraid that they will be banished from their community. So that's why we
If they're banished from the who? What? I know white people gotta be like, who are we banishing? We didn't ban. We didn't. But hey, Bob, did we banish anybody? Yeah, I haven't seen anybody banished from us. Hey, Tammy, have we banished anybody? No, I haven't. I don't know what. I don't know what the black guy's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. I just don't.
We have to do this. And these idiots over here literally supporting a murderer. This kid killed a child. Anthony Carmelo Anthony killed a child. And these idiots over here support him killing an innocent child.
And you know when the idiot comes out, that's when they go get into their Trump talk. These idiots over here are supporting a murderer. No, they're actually trying to find out what really happened and who was the aggressor. Once you hear the idiot, these idiots over here, stupid dummy. You give me an idiot, I give you a stupid dummy. You're a stupid dummy. You're a stupid dummy being manipulated. And you like it because you want that validation, don't you? You want them to clap and say, he's the good black guy. He's the good black guy. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. I never thought I would hear somebody literally listen. Numbers, they're people veering off because they're mad at me.
The Austin Metcalf rally is going.
I'm playing it again.
White people truly are the main victim of racism in America today.
That's it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. Stupid dummy. That's stupid dummy to the second, third, fifth, quadruple, double sevens. A lot of white folks from many decades and beyond have supported the murder of black/non-white people. Boy, bye. You already know what it is. It's an incredible feat to be able. This is the thing that has happened in this country. You can literally make things up, lie, say it with conviction, and just use race to get people to believe you. And the fact of the matter is nobody believes you. You're a sideshow now. When the father of the victim is against what you're doing and you say what you're doing is on behalf of the victim, but the father's victim says he doesn't want you on his behalf. Case closed. Go home. Find another angle. This one ain't going to work for you. They don't want you a part of this. The victim's parents are against what you're saying. The conversation is over. There's nothing to talk about. The victim's parents are saying, we don't believe in what you're doing. You're using our dead son as a poster boy for something we don't believe in. That is evil. You are evil. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. This is where we're at. Yep. You know what it's time for. Yeah, it's too stressful. It's too early in the week for this.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. You better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat.
We need a little break time, baby. We need a little break time. Oh, geez, Louise, geez. Geez, Louise. Guys, somebody grab that black. Oh, we need to hit him with another one. Oh, God, jeez. Maybe that gets me. And it takes a black man to come on and just dissect, just the average man, just giving you his point on what you just saw. Just the average. Maybe he can describe it better than I can. Maybe he
Metcalf, Mr. Metcalf. Yeah, man, I heard what you said to him, man. And you see how quick they turned on him? Turned on him quick, man. Calling him weak. Say they raising more Austin Metcalfs out here. You know what I mean? They just let you know they got their own agenda. This ain't got nothing to do with your son. They just using him. Mr. Metcalf.
That's all. They just using him to push the agenda. That's all it is. Oh, let me get to a few of your comments. Exactly, Sean. F not innocent, rolling my eyes hard. That's a fact. When a grieving father tells you to kiss his butt, what does that tell you? Dad said, miss me. With all that nonsense. Yeah, Miss Parker. I need. Yep. Sorry. The pizza thing. I gotta go find it because we haven't placed it. We haven't placed it in our. Yep. But you're right. I gotta find it. Yep. We need a pizza break. Yeah. When things get too stressful, we need one of these. Come on, everybody. Come on, y'all. We getting too intense on a Monday. Come on, let's go.
There is craving for something I want to eat.
Get your hands ready, y'all. Get your hands ready.
Tomatoes and olives and maybe even some meat. I need some pizza. Every time I want that pizza. I go to David's Pizza.
David's Pizza, 209-477-2677.
That's an actual spot. That's an actual spot. Yeah, Silk Shirt Pizza Guy. Yeah, we needed it. We needed it. We needed the pizza guy. Whenever this I'm telling you, this one's gonna be classic whenever we are stressed out. But y'all need, when y'all watch it, when you're in your house, y'all need to go pizza. You gotta do the pizza hands. Pizza. Work with me. Let's work.
Here is craving for something I want to eat. I need some cheese, tomatoes and olives, and maybe even some meat.
And I'm ready.
I need some pizza. Every time I want that pizza. I go to David's Pizza.
David's Pizza.
That's a beautiful commercial. Whenever they play that. But that's a great commercial. I don't care what nobody. The jazz hands, LaShawn, yes, Jay Black will be getting paid for today. Jay Black will be. I don't know what that. I can't read. Yeah, jazz hands. The jazz hands. Pizza. Really hot that pizza. I can see how that was a hit back in that. Let me tell you something. If you made a commercial like that, that would hit right now. It's so basic and got that music. That is the one. Like David's Pizza. I would like, you know what? What's the number? I want to call see if David's Pizza is still actually open. I didn't bring my pen. We need
Pizza. I go to David's Pizza.
David's Pizza, 209-477-2677.
We are going to call that number. Not today. Tomorrow, we're going to call that number. Oh, it's catchy. What? Come on, LaShawn. You're a pizza. They should have done the jazz hands. Pizza. That was all that was missing. Because he had the pizza. I'm telling you. So many people have probably called that number. Go ahead and call it. Let me see. They're probably not open now. It's 7. Pizza spot isn't open before 8 o'clock in the morning. But we're gonna call. We'll call. Look, y'all want to play? Look at how y'all want to play. Y'all want to play. Y'all want to play? Is that what it is? Y'all want to play? All right. So let's get on to the next situation that we got going on. There was a pastor's wife, and I guess they were on a podcast, and I guess that's a real problem. Yeah, and I guess there was infidelity in the relationship. I don't know if this is all over TikTok. I don't know how many of y'all get down with TikTok, but this was all over, and it was on Instagram too. And she was describing how she supported it. Look, I'm gonna let her explain. I'm gonna let her. But keep an open before y'all jump. And I do want y'all to jump, because I guess this is technically a lies detected. I guess this is. I guess, kind of, sort of. Or do I just want to play Trendsetter's intro? Is that what it is? Am I stretching this? Maybe this really isn't a lies detected. Maybe.
It's time for action. Yeah.
Thanks you for joining Michael, Sean, and Jay Black. It's time for No Lies Detected.
Right here.
And when I was going through transition of him not coming home on the weekends, not being there, telling me, I hate you, I'll never love you, I wish I never married you.
Right.
I knew that life and death is in the power of the tongue through the word of God. So I would say, you will love me one day. We will have a good marriage one day. And although he would go out for weekends, I would literally help him get ready to go meet a side chick by ironing his clothes and getting him ready for the night. And these are all things I was graced to do. I would not encourage anybody to do that unless you are graced by God to do this. But once I knew who I was, I realized, oh, the enemy's after him. So I began to pray for him, not for my husband before, but as a soul. I didn't want him to be lost. And when I was going through transition of him,
I mean, keep an open mind now, people. Keep an open mind.
And when I was going through transition of him not coming home on the weekends, not being there, telling me, I hate you, I'll never love you, I wish I never married you.
Right.
I knew that life and death is in the power of the tongue through the word of God. So I would say, you will love me one day. We will have a good marriage one day. And although he would go out for weekends, I would literally help him get ready to go meet a side chick by ironing his clothes and getting him ready for the night. And these are all things I was graced to do. I would not encourage anybody to do that unless you are graced by God to do this. But once I knew who I was, I realized, oh, the enemy's after him. So I began to pray for him, not for my husband before, but as a soul. I didn't want him to be lost.
What?
And when I was going through transition of him,
What? 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 What?
I mean, she was praying for his soul.
What? What?
I don't.
What?
All right. When I would be, if a woman knew I was about to take part in some infidelity and she ironed my clothes and she knew I was going to, I would think my life was in jeopardy if that happened. Now, obviously, his life wasn't in jeopardy. But if she's ironing your clothes, knowing where you about to go, that's number one. Number two, obviously, they're still together, so something worked. I mean, I'm just saying that they are together. And look, they are, y'all. They're together. They're there. They're
And when I was going through transition of him not coming home on the weekends, not being there, telling me, I hate you, I'll never love you, I wish I never married you.
Right.
I knew that life and death is in the power of the tongue through the word of God. So I would say, you will love me one day. We will have a good marriage one day. And although he would go out for weekends, I would literally help him get ready to go meet a side chick by ironing his clothes and getting him ready for the night. And these are all things I was graced to do. I would not encourage anybody to do that unless you are graced by God to do this. But once I knew who I was, I realized, oh, the enemy's after him. So I began to pray for him, not for my husband before, but as a soul. I didn't want him to be lost. And when I was,
I mean, that's a lot. I see the comments, y'all. I'm coming to him. That. Hey, say what you want. If she felt like that was her calling and she did it, knowing that she's going to be ridiculed by the majority, 99.9% of people are going to ridicule her and call her all types of names. I give her credit for actually standing and say, this is what I believe. It is easy to believe in something when everybody applauds for you. It's tough to believe in something when people are going to call you harsh names like stupid and you're naive and they're still together. As you can see, I'm trying to avoid those 23 comments that just popped up. I see they locked and loaded. I see. Okay. All right. Let me just. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, we got. Okay. All right. Sean said, oh, okay. Well, I see you got a tight shirt on this morning, Sean. Oh, wow. Oh, well, I just threw it on, but I get tight shirts. Doc Pay. You definitely need grace to do this. Yeah, I should. Yes. You definitely need some grace to do that. Even the guy doing the interview was shaking his damn head. Yeah, Stacey Mitchell came out. Stacey Mitchell said, I'm not playing with y'all. That lady cray. Stacey, the show was dope. You'd had a good time. There was a lot of weed. Guess he can tell her what to do, and he could tell her what to do. Guess he can tell her what to do, and he can tell her what to do. If you're just joining the show, that is a classic. Random Rick knows. Random Rick pays attention because the reason why he says that is because of this classic clip that we've always played with Jill.
Say it like this: if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Random Rick. Oh, Random Rick. Let me get to the other ones. Miss Clark. Oh, shit. Full transparency. That was me in my first marriage, being a good wife. I prayed for my ex-husband's soul. But did you iron his clothes knowing that he was about to go visit her? I mean, thank you. Thank you for the ultimate transparency. Thank you for that. Wow. Hey, Ash said that's sad. All right, Miss Clark, Miss Sean. I know your heart and intentions were pure. All I hear is her blaming her abuse on God for her to stay. She could have prayed for him, but not in a relationship. Okay. All right, I'm getting to it. I'm thinking she had a hunch about the other woman, but remained silent and pray. A hunch? She ironed his clothes. She picked his outfit out. What do you mean a hunch? She was like, "This is gonna go nice with those pants when you go see it," because I think she likes this. I'm okay. All right. I don't need. As straight as lies detected. Life definitely in jeopardy. That's what if you you going to see it, let me put your clothes together. I think I'm I think I'm near expiration. A lot of marriages stayed together after affairs. No, I know that, but I don't know. That's the first time I ever heard of somebody actually ironing clothes, knowing exactly what was about to happen. But that is absolutely true. I think most relationships, I shouldn't say most, but I think a lot of relationships have had to survive that. Relationships I was in had to survive that. Side chick probably moved on. Oh, that would be, yeah. I almost curious. I almost am curious. I am curious to find that podcast to watch the rest of that, to see what happened. He's sitting up there looking stupid. Is he looking stupid, Steve? Let's see. Let's see if he's looking stupid.
I wish I never married you.
Right.
I knew that life and death is in the power of the tongue through the word of God. So I would say, you will love me one day. We will have a good marriage one day. And although he would go out for weekends, I would literally help him get ready to go meet a side chick by ironing his clothes and getting him ready for the night. And these are all things I was graced to do. I would not encourage anybody to do that unless you are graced by God to do this. But once I knew who I was, I realized, oh, the enemy's after him. So I began to pray for him, not for my husband before, but as a soul. I didn't want him to be lost.
Some people say that's love. She was praying for his soul. Don't get mad at me. It is not lies detected because I cannot judge her courage to stay in and support her marriage. No lies. So I guess it was no lies. Oh, lies detected, I guess. Well, this is lies detected, I guess. We all need to pray for her self-esteem. Oh, Afro Queen said we need to get our prayer warriors together for our self-esteem. I don't know. She exemplified a lot of courage by staying and fighting for her marriage. I applaud her. Ms. Clark says she applauds her. Well, LaShawn got something to say. Well, she sounds no different than that young white girl that said to shut up and fuck him and feed him. No different than that. Okay. All right. I'm a solo artist like Bobby Brown when he left New Edition. I can't fight everybody, but I see y'all go at it. Yes. Asha, my boo. What up, boo? It's my first time calling you boo in the morning time. This is the ultimate of honoring your marriage vows. You have caused to leave adultery, but you stay for the fight, the devil, for better and for worse. Ironing his clothes was a power move. It would have been a power move for me because I would have been scared to death. I would have ended that relationship the minute somebody started ironing the clothes for me to go out. I would have been like, hello? I ain't never going to see you again. Why not? She knows and she's ironing my clothes. She's ironing your clothes? Yeah, she's ironing my clothes. And she knows you're coming over here? Yes. I don't ever want to talk to you again. Yes, because you scared too. Yes, I am. Talk to you never. Bye. That. She told the devil, you may have him right now, but God will have him in the end. Boom. Okay. Asha, you might have a point with the power move. All right. He talking about, right? Thin line between love and hate. Oh man, we gonna play this again with Jay Black on here. She should have gave him the penny treatment with that. The penny. Oh my God. This is why I like you, Random. When I'm on Jonesy's show, never mind. We got a similar sense of humor. That's pretty funny. Stacey Mitchell. Amen. I'm staying. Nope. Pop's voice. I'm not staying. Oh, I'm not staying. Yeah, I'm sorry. Have you listened to the lyrics of the song? Thin line between love and hate. No, absolutely not, Miss Clark. I like the song. There's a thin line between love and hate. Haven't heard of it. Haven't listened to it. I figured it had something to do with cheating. Let me see something. Let me see something. This is just me. Let me see. She said, "Have you listened to the lyrics, Miss Clark Child?" Thin line. Let's see. Between love and hate. I don't know. This was talking about Miss Clark right here. Old school music had the dramatic intro. I love the dramatic beginning. You smoking a cigarette? Sure is.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm just getting in. I knock on the door. A voice sweet and low says, she opened up the door and let me in. Never once did she say, where have you been? She said, hungry. Are you hungry, honey? Did you eat? Yeah. Let me hang up your coat. The woman tell me, pass me your hat. All the time she's smiling, never raises a voice. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I don't give it a second thought. It's a thin line between love and hate. Don't think you can keep breaking your woman's heart.
Wow. All right. I've never listened to the lyrics. Yeah, that sounds like you need to have a little cup of brown liquor when you listen to that. First of all, I'm not eating any food that you cook me if I came home at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not neither. She should have gave him penny treatment. Amen. Let me see where I left off. All right, that was Miss Clark. All right, we just heard Love and Hate. Looked them up. We didn't have to look them up. I played them. Oh, no, not Good Times Penny. Yeah, Afro Queen said, please don't overlook the verbal abuse, put down, and neglect she mentioned too. She had no business being with a man who didn't put God first in his life. Ooh. Stacey Mitchell said, with the red light grinding. It's a thin line between love and hate. He came home 5 o'clock in the morning. His woman hung his coat up and made him food. Who's eating that food? Man, you got to be drunk. You got to be drunk. Afro, that part. Let's say Miss Clark. She being real nice to him after he stayed out all. Yeah. I don't even want that type of woman. If I come home at 5 o'clock in the morning and I didn't call to let you, I want to be questioned. Because if you don't question me and you hang my coat up and you make me some food, I feel that the end is near for me on this earth. I'm not eating. You hungry? Nope. Let me hang your jacket up. Oh, this bitch gonna kill me. You know what, babe? I'm gonna get some coffee because I'm still intoxicated. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna be back. Can I get my jacket back? No. Now just sit down. I'll make you no. I don't need you to make no coffee because it's early in the morning. There's no. I know. I done kept you up. You worried about me and everything. You don't need to. No, I'll make the coffee. No, I don't need your coffee. Matter of fact, you want some coffee? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get me some coffee and you some coffee. You want the decaf? I'm gonna get the decaf. Have it in my jacket. Never mind jacket. Keep the jacket right there. I'm gonna be back. Well, you're gonna go back out no shit, yeah, because I just need a little bit of coffee. I know, but I will make the coffee. I know you will make the coffee, but I don't need your coffee. Oh, Miss Shaw, we ain't going. Fuck that. I'm Angela Bassett. Are you lighting things up? Yes, Brown. We on the same page, Mike, because you would be sitting. Oh, yeah, I'm not playing them games. First of all, I'm coming in. The first thing I'm saying is my bad. I lost track of time. My bad. My bad. Or I'm calling you from the emergency room. I'm not playing. Morning, Rick. The second verse says, "Here I am, laying in a hospital, bandaged from feet to head." Oh, is that the second verse? So he winds up getting. Oh, So she winds up going at him in the second verse. We in that time for the host. Let me see the whole second verse. Let me see the second.
Sit back and enjoy it. Yes, it is between love and hate. The sweetest woman in the world could be the meanest woman in the world.
I told you should have left.
You keep her to keep being quiet. She might be holding something inside that'll really hurt you one day. Here I am laying in the hospital, bandaged from feet to head, in a state of shock, just that much from being dead.
I never listened to those.
If a woman would do something like this to me, didn't think the girl had the nerve. Here I am. I guess action speaks louder than words. It's a thin line.
Oh hell no! I knew the song. That's why I said I've never heard the second verse. Oh, that's why. Thin line between love and that was the Martin. It was all based on I watched that movie such a long time ago. I don't even know if they used that song in the movie. I don't even smoke. Well, wait. Wait, what was the first? Might look like he come home and it say, what time I have to be out by? No, facts. I'm like, yo, what's can I just get my stuff? Can I just get my stuff? I ain't playing them games. I never heard. Thank you, Miss Clark. I never heard. Or did she? I don't know what she did. I know he in a hospital. That's a movie. That song is. I'm going to go listen to that song some more. Now, and I'm single, so I ain't got no type of PTSD or nothing. No, I'm good. Go ahead, Miss Clark. Put us up on Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Miss Clark. Whoa, you got some stories. We're going to interview you one day. You're going to get to a location where you could just sit there, like at the house, and we could just ask you questions about prior relationships if you want to play. If you want to play. All right, y'all. Oh, Jay Black text, y'all. What did Jay Black say? Jay Black, hey, I was going to let you sleep, but we took a group vote. Jay Black ain't getting up. He put a laugh emoji like fuck you. He ain't say that, but he wasn't getting up. Okay, the judgment from friends and family is what makes women leave relationships. Who are we to judge her decisions? 1 Corinthians 7:14. An unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife. Damn. Miss Clark went all the way in. Miss Clark went all the way in. Miss Clark. By the wife.
Welcome to the Holy Tabernacle, Grace New Life Community, Fellowship Church on a Hill. This is the church of anybody can get it. With your pastor, Michael Sean, and Deacon Jay Black.
2, 5. 1.
Go ahead, Miss Clark.
Now, everyone, please take your seats.
Miss Clark brought out the 1 Corinthians 7:14. Woo! That's what you do, Miss Clark. Dropped it all on them. Let me get these last comments, y'all. I think I've held it down enough. Where was the last comment? I'm done with that. She said, I'm done with that. And that sound good. Major, what up? Hope all had a happy 420 yesterday. The weed smoke in Oakland is real this morning. Whew, I had to perform in that. I had to perform. J Black text, I'm asleep. No, he just texts laugh emoji. He ain't even hit no words. Asha. Yes, Martin Lawrence and Lynn Woodenfield is a thin line between love and hate for sure. Facts, Miss Clark. I don't know what those emojis, rain and all that other stuff. Is that a squirter? I'm playing. That was nasty. Why I say that. Miss Sean, he will not be sanctified by me after sticking his peen elsewhere. Nope. 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 Ass had a response. Ass was like, yeah, I get all that. Ass said, no. Miss Sean. I don't even sound nothing like Ass. Ass is a very nice voice. Not that everybody, I have a horrible voice, but Ash, K-Day, and who else have we spoken to? Anyway, Miss Sean, he will not be sanctified by me after sticking his peen elsewhere. Nope. 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 Thank you. All right, y'all. I think, we got more. Let me get the last comments. Y'all can't say I ain't worked today. Y'all can't say I did not work today. Y'all can say a lot about me. Y'all ain't gonna say I ain't worked today this morning. He will fit right in. Asha, he will fit right. I don't know what you're talking about, Miss Clark. You better preach. Asha, you better preach. Amen. Oh man. LaShawn, you did a great. You did great as a solo artist. Bobby Brown was great artist by himself. He had some hits. That's right. I'm telling you, I'm Bobby Brown when he left New Edition and took over the world. He overshadowed New Edition. Well, it wasn't for drugs. If it wasn't, listen, everybody walks their journey. I've been there. It wasn't for alcohol. If it wasn't for drugs, alcohol, and all that good stuff, Bobby Brown is still a legend. But I don't even know where the heights could have been. He might have could. We used to laugh when Whitney used to say, Bobby Brown is the king of R&B. Let me tell you something. You eliminate. Now, I know we all walk our journey, and there are reasons that God has and reasons that we may have had, and we go through our trials and tribulations. If Bobby Brown, at the height of his solo career, had never fallen to the disease of addiction, he might be. Just saying, it's not judgment as much as not wanting to be a witness to abuse. God does give you signs when a situation doesn't serve you to. All right. I love y'all, ladies. Y'all really are. I really do love your comments in real life. I may joke about them, but I really do love them. Yes. Why? Wow. Throw in the. I need a bigger screen. That's another thing, y'all. I want to get the screen that curves like this. Pause. Yes, I'm childish. It curves. And then I don't know how I get the monitor to be like that. And then I had the little laptop and hook it up. That's what I want to do. Those are fans and hand clap. Oh, fans and hand clap. Thank you. I feel you. I guess that was Bash. All right. Mike had espresso in that coffee this morning. I don't know what I had. I just know it was me. So and we don't normally get the rock on Mondays. But don't worry. Hold tight. It's going to be a hot summer for this show. It's going to be a hot summer, y'all. And I don't mean weather-wise. We're about to pop. And trust me, all y'all who have been here through the grind, I'm telling you, you're going to benefit. Mark my words. You're going to benefit. And I don't mean just by a good show and all that other stuff. People will, y'all going to benefit. Watch. Mike's still high from the weed. He didn't smoke yesterday. Man, listen. I don't know if I don't think because I wasn't really that close to smoke, because as much as I talked about it, it was spaced out properly because they had an outside. It was like Woodstock of weed. Everything was outside. They had tents and balloons and they were selling Easter baskets with all types of stuff in it, and it was dope. But it wasn't like it wasn't like I was walking through a smoke-filled room, and I appreciate that. I thought that was dope because they could have really been like, it's a 420 party, so y'all deal with it. No, it was actually dope. Afro Queen, you are speaking facts. Afro Queen said, I feel you. Stacey, you would have enjoyed yourself. You definitely would, and you would have been there to remind me to take pictures because I didn't take any pictures. Definitely Mike Sean. Everyone have a great day. We will be back at it tomorrow. Real talk, Mike. BC Africa, I was talking about you, BC, to some people about you. So I want to do some more things to help you. And I definitely do have to send Jay Black because I made some money this weekend. I ain't gonna say I made a lot of money, but I made some money this weekend. BC, I ain't gonna say I made a lot of money, but I made some money this weekend, BC. I ain't trying to do no flex. It ain't no flexing making money, but I made some money this week. I was good. So I want to figure a way out that that we can. I got to talk to Jay to put your link, that SendWave or something, and put it on here so people can actually. And then maybe you need to do a video and you need to post something on social media so you can have the world actually donate. But we'll talk, BC. But I hope everything's going well for you. LaShawn, morning, BC in the building. We already fucking popping. No, I get it, Stace. You know we always popping. Stace, you already know we always popping. We've been popping since we came out the womb. I be telling people I've been dope since Original Sin. Don't play with me. I said I've been dope since Original Sin. That's a long time ago. Get it? I've been dope since oh boy. Yes, it's gonna be a hot summer for sure. Legs, yes, it is. Someone say benefits. What are you talking about? You mean benefits as in health benefits? All right, now you took it a little too. We're gonna be popping. I don't know if we're gonna be health benefit popping, if that's even what you meant. Rick. All right, Stacy. Yup, you was at City Winery too. Yeah, I stopped over there. That's nice. I should be performing there at some point. We'll see. Teray always looks out. He always looks out. Shout out to Teray Gordon. He did an amazing job hosting his spot. Did an amazing job headlining last night. So that was dope. Shout out to Kenya and Q for the Q spot. Was Hampton. They set up at my church on Saturday at our East Day. Oh, well, very nice. Very nice. Hey, my friend. All right, so we out of here. Tomorrow we'll be back at it. 7 a.m. That's about it. I don't have anything to promote. It's gonna be a busy May, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. Miss Parker, there's gonna be a lot of New York activity. Me and Stacey Mitchell got something going on. Stacey, when's our joint? Hold up. And that sounded so crazy. Me and Stacey got something. No. You know me and Stacey Mitchell. You know that's my people. She drove in to get my car when it was repossessed. I will never forget that. May 17th. We're gonna be where's the name of the place, son? You send me a flyer. Grown Folks and Giggles, but where the fuck is the name of the place? I guess you get your tickets on Eventbrite. It's 34 Route 130, Burlington, New Jersey. But what is the name? Is it Sun Island? All right. Well, I'm gonna start posting soon. So me and Stacey got something going on. Then I'm gonna be at Rodney's Comedy Club. Where's Rodney's at? I gotta find all these. I had all these flyers in here. Now I don't see these motherfuckers. Ronnie's. I'm looking for this right in front of y'all. I apologize. What the fuck? All right, I'll find it. It's somewhere in my phone. I knew I should have just posted this shit. All right, y'all. So tomorrow, Jay Black will be here. Don't forget, Wednesday, Amani does Here's the Thing. Thursday, we got Financial Rebel. Then Friday, we got Dr. Aaron Smith. So it's going to be a good... Oh, and tomorrow, David Bradley, the guy who we interviewed last week, and him and Amani went back and forth. He was telling us the stories about Stephen Hill in BET, the alleged former owner of BET. He's going to come back tomorrow at 8 a.m. So he's going to give us the behind the scenes on the Chappelle Show. All right, y'all. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that, and I'm always changing. And every time I add that, I forget. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone or anything take it from you or any circumstance. Thank you, Stacey Mitchell. From Michael Sean, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C. Chung, Amani, Lady Q, WokeUpInspired.com is the gear, is the place where you get your hoodies, your t-shirts, and all that good stuff. We are, one more comment before we go. All right. We are gone. Wait a second. What was the last comment? I hate leaving y'all hanging like that. I feel like we got them all. Afro Queen. Bam. Oz. Bam. There we go. Bam. I got everybody. Asha. Boo. Talk to you later. All right. We are gone. Gone in.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts.